No.
We're live, everybody.
Hello.
Because we were having issues backstage. That's all. No, I'm joking. Some of us didn't want to go live. We were just going to sit backstage and do self-care.
No, not at all.
Okay. Hello all. Wait a minute. Let me, because I had this whole Zen thing coming on. Okay, hold on. Hello, and welcome to the self-care tonight.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'll turn my light off.
This close, y'all. This close to the lights being off. I was trying to figure out how I could show up on the screen with the lights off and a candle lit. I just couldn't make it work without, looking like Night of the Living Dead. So I was like, okay, we're going to leave the lights on. Did I mention that in 2023, one of my goals is to buy a lamp for my room? Because I really only have this overhead light, and the overhead lighting in my room sucks. And I have like a regular lamp, and for some reason, I think when I moved, I messed it up because it will come on and like it'll be on for like a half second and then it'll go off. You know how annoying that is while you're trying to read at the middle of the night? Yeah, but then it'll flicker. But then it'll go back off, and then it'll come on, and then it'll go off. Yeah. So we're gonna invest in a new lamp for 2023. That's the goal. Once I get through my January no buy, that I'm doing awful at because I bought stuff today.
I'm about to say, are we really no buying?
In all fairness, though, the only thing I've bought that wasn't food is I bought a notebook for my morning pages because I said I was going to start doing that in 2023. And realistically, I had a notebook, but then when I pulled out the notebook I was going to use, like it just didn't feel right. And there was some issues and the papers were sticking. And so I just went ahead and got a new one. So I did that. And I bought a pen. And that was because all the pens that I seemed to be putting my hands on at that time just weren't working. And I was very frustrated. So other than like paying like my regular bills, and I bought dinner, and what I bought today was well, actually it's about to be dinner because that's what my father's gonna have. It was like my meeting was over. Like there's this pretzel restaurant that's a little far away from the house, and it's over by Anheuser-Busch, if anybody knows St. Louis area. And so it was I was over there, and they have these like bratwursts with pretzels or shoved in a pretzel. I don't know how they do it. And he loves those. And so I got one of those for him. And then I got like some pretzel, like a little pretzel for me. So everything else has been food.
Yeah, to provide the kind of like dim lights, evening time.
I mean, I could have dimmed the light. I just wanted to show up.
No, if I didn't. Okay, first of all, if I get up, y'all gonna
I show up early.
Hold on, what'd you say?
I have my lovely pajama pants on.
Well, it is PJs and Scribbles. Well,
yeah.
But if I turn off this light with my one little lone Bath and Body Works candle, y'all be like, "Where'd she go?"
Yeah. It will be just the image of the beautiful living room.
See, here's how you get around the no-buy. Everyone hit up Tiff's Ko-fi page. He'll provide a lamp. So technically,
I got something a little special on my Ko-fi page, and I'm not gonna call out who did it, although it is somebody we all know. And I haven't been on my Ko-fi, so I haven't had a chance to message them back and thank them. But it was very nice, and it took a lot of self-restraint for me not to be like, oh, well, then that means I can go and then just start shopping.
But you can buy a lamp, which technically you wouldn't be buying it.
Okay, but see, here's the problem.
There's work around here.
No, here's the bigger problem. It took me 1.5 years to decide on a TV. Because I'm like
I remember this story.
I need to look at every TV. I need to look at how they're doing. So yeah, I mean,
So
in
that
all
was
fairness, even without the Ko-fi donation, I could probably go buy a lamp. But I'm gonna be like,
I mean,
is
yeah, but
it
I'm saying
this?
if you
Is it
really wanted to stick
that?
to your not buying anything in
I
general.
mean, if we're gonna
Well,
be full on technical, I have 2 lamps in my little closet that I use as an office that I
oh,
use for
okay.
lighting when I do pictures. I feel that they're a little harsh.
Mm.
So you could just buy a less harsh light bulb, and then you wouldn't need a whole new lamp.
You know what? These are like those cheap Walmart lamps that you can't take the thing off and put a light
Oh,
bulb
damn!
in.
I have one of those. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah. So I mean,
But
if we want to be technical, A, I have a lamp. B, I probably could afford a lamp. Or C, if we're going to be real technical, I probably could open my door, call my father, and go, "Dad, do you have a lamp somewhere I could borrow?" And he'd probably pull out 5.
Do you have
I mean,
paint? Can you
Do I
paint
have
one of the
paint?
lamps to? Yeah, can you paint one of the lamps so the light gets like warmer or less harsh?
Probably, but then if I wanted to do that, I could just pull out my lights from my photography because I have all the different settings for that. I did think about pulling out my ring light, but again, it felt like Night of the Living Dead, and I just couldn't do it.
you
Uh,
like a ring light. Light of the not light of
I'm
the
gonna
living.
go through the comments because we got a bunch of comments, and since this is self-care night, I'm gonna give y'all the option of if you would like to introduce yourselves.
Oh, good. You already know what my answer is going to be.
Uh-huh.
Nick,
Nick's here. Nick said, "Hi, everyone. As you come in, please hit the like and subscribe button. Tiffany has wonderful content, including notion tips, a book club on Ko-fi, and a kid novella. And I actually, while I had a migraine yesterday, might have come up with something else for Ko-fi. So stay tuned. And please subscribe to everyone on the screen, all the people. And then Esther said, looking forward to the stream, not doing anything particular to self-care because I'm too full after dinner. Ooh, what did we have? What did we have?
Yeah, so I made 2 different set of spaghettis. I made a homemade cheese sauce for my mom because she prefers like Alfredo sauce, but we didn't have any. But we had cheese, we had milk, and we had butter. So I'm like, let's get to it. And she's like, "Are you gonna make me cheese sauce from scratch?" And I'm like, "Yes, I make pancakes from
such a good
scratch
daughter.
just because."
I love it.
So I pretty much from 7 to pretty much right now, I spend an hour just making cheese sauce, making the spaghetti noodles. Then I got the chicken, and I got bacon bits for her. Like it was an entire thing. I
I need
just
to be
like,
at Esther's house.
yeah, for myself, I just threw the noodles, spaghetti sauce, the red one, and chicken, and that was it. For my mama, I did the whole layers: homemade cheese sauce, the
I love
spaghetti,
it.
chicken, bacon. Like she was sad when she finished her food. She's like, "It's done." I'm like, "Was it good?" She's like, "Yeah, that's why I'm sad. It's good." Gotta close the door. ¿Puedo cerrar la puerta? Okay. Está bien. Tiene audífonos, ahora que es duro, yo tengo el televisor en 70 y aún así es de oído.
Okay, I was just going to scroll through the comments, and that's what I've been doing, guys. But Nick, you got me curious. If sushi is generally uncooked, how do you bake it?
Well, it depends because there's some sushi that
Could
the
be
actual
sushi-ish.
fish you grill it
Yeah, all sushi isn't uncooked.
Okay.
is
Well,
not
I mean, I
always
don't
uncooked.
generally, I've only done sushi every once in a while, and generally I don't do the one with fish in it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, if it's generally uncooked, what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm not a sushi person because I don't like the texture of fish, especially raw fish. So
But you also
No.
said TikTok. You know I want to go down a rabbit hole now looking up sushi bake on TikTok. Why would you do that to me? I just can't. I
What have
can't.
you done, Nick? What have you done?
Especially because, oh my gosh. I just,
I haven't made my
no.
dinner yet, but my dinner will be salmon and roasted broccoli. So
Nice.
Ooh, I almost made salmon, but then my dad said he could eat the thing that I bought him, and I was like, cool. I'll eat popcorn. I didn't just eat popcorn. I made a sandwich too. So many people. So many people.
See, I can provide
Yay! I
the
love people.
dim lights and the Christmas lights. They're not fairy lights; they're Christmas lights.
Oh, I do love a good rice for dinner. Oh. Let's see. I read that so weird, Jess. I was scrolling through, and you know how you're scrolling and you're holding the thing down. And somehow I read it's a boy, and I missed the basement part, and I was like, Jess had a boy.
I was just wondering who she had in her basement. Oh,
The funny thing is, like, I read it differently too. I was like, "Is the boy in the basement?" And then a pause,
a
wiggling
story
lights.
popped in my head because
I'm
she's
like,
the boy in the basement. I was like, wait, where can I
Oh,
go
I
with
love
this?
this. Jess, I thought about a January no buy, but instead it ended up being a January book buy. I've bought so many books.
I'm sure the authors of the books you bought thank you very much.
yeah.
Y'all, I did a
What?
thing.
You
Uh-oh.
did what?
What did you do?
It was an
I'm
accidental thing. I was, again, maybe when you have a headache, you shouldn't scroll through Kindle.
uh-huh.
She
Because
bought a
I
book.
randomly scrolled through Kindle
Uh-huh.
and I didn't buy books,
Uh-huh.
but I found the ones that I ghost wrote.
Stop.
Are they on
Really?
KU?
Huh?
Are they on KU?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, tell me the titles later so I can check them out.
And this is the best part, because I've always said I don't want to know, because what if the person changes it, and it's not like what I wrote, or like it doesn't seem exactly the same, or whatever. And why is it, again, found it, clicked it, not interested in reading it. But I was like, wow, that's the picture you went with for the cover? What is wrong with you? And then I was like, and that's the name we're choosing? Really?
I mean,
And then
my
I was like,
jaw doesn't go
How much
further
did they
because I am
change
actually
over the
holding
book?
it.
How much did they
Wow.
change over the book? Uh-oh.
I have no idea. I didn't read the actual book or anything. I just was more like, this is the picture we're going with. And then there was one picture, and I literally was like, what the hell is that? So,
Wow.
yeah.
Well,
So I have no idea. I didn't click through anything, but I was just like, very, very interesting.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you wrote it, you give it to the person, and they either stay with your brilliancy or just F it up.
I know. Hey, cool gamer. I actually ended up with a oh, see, I can't remember because that was so long ago. I've had to buy another TV.
Oh, your dad's TV?
I don't quite remember what TV. It was a main brand. I feel like it was like a Panasonic or a Sony or something like that. But I don't quite remember exactly what TV it was. But yeah, it was a lot of I think if I had gone in Best Buy one more time and asked them what's the best TV to buy for a 32-inch, they would have kicked me out. They might have even just given me one. They might have just been like, shut up and just go away.
It would be like either buy one or get out of here.
Right. Ooh, Jess made some homemade cheese sauce and pasta and chicken for dinner last night.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at all you. I'm gonna send you the video I followed. It was so good. Oh, for the bake. Okay. Cool. I'm not gonna do it, but I will watch it.
They cook sushi because of the crumbs. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wonder if my father could even have, because they had a whole thing with him about fish when he first got sick. Ooh, maybe we don't need to have no sushi up in this house. Oh no, Des. Bummy day, but here with y'all, snacking on nuts and cheese. Aw.
I hope the night gets better.
Yeah,
It does.
nuts. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
Come hang out on us. Hang out on us. Come hang out with us.
Yeah.
I was about to say, wait, that would be a little awkward.
I know.
You don't have to put the camera on.
We'll all self-care ya. No more babies for this girl. I was talking about Tiffany's basement. Sorry, Jess. I'm honestly, I don't even know what I was saying.
She's always hiding people in the basement. We don't know who she got down there now.
I do not have people in my basement. How does that happen? Hello, Nia. 27. I think it's like 27 books or something. Wow. Jess.
That's a lot of books.
That's a month of books. That's February books.
Really fast if you can read that much in a month.
I know. I wasn't kind of like, you read 27 books in a month?
Right? I'm like, dang, Esther. Oh.
Me?
You said that's a month's worth of books.
Yeah, if she buys one book, no, if she buys one book per day. I was not saying reading.
I was going to say, dang, I see you read that quick.
I mean, if I didn't do anything else, I could read a book a day, but
that's a lot.
Whenever you can. Ooh, I love a good cocoa. I also recommend putting caramel sauce in your cocoa because it's really tasty.
I still haven't had a chance to fix that salted caramel hot cocoa that I bought yet.
Ooh, I love a good salted hot caramel.
I still have tea.
Cocoa.
Because when I bought it, I didn't have enough. I didn't realize I didn't have enough milk. But now I have enough milk.
Don't ask me since when I have tea.
I did not watch the Golden Globes whenever night it was, but I have watched a bunch of the catch-ups and like the people's speeches and stuff like that. I used to be really big about watching the award shows, and then I don't know what happened. I just kind of fell off. So I don't
know. Never mind. I was about to say something, but nope.
I don't watch any award shows.
I do like the Oscars.
I love the Oscars.
They do nothing for me. So
my cousin and I used to throw Oscar parties, and we would like moderately dress up, and we would like do like we'd make a big fancy dinner, and we'd sit around and we would try to watch all the Oscar nominated movies beforehand. So we had our picks and we had like the printout of the paper. We were a little insane.
I think I used to love the award shows so much because, you know, in my mind, at some point in my life, I would be writing one of those award-winning movies or shows. So, you know, I wanted to watch the award shows that I was going to eventually be part of someday.
Oh, well, you know, I'm not going to say I have an acceptance speech for Best Original Screenplay.
I got one.
Sitting in the back of my computer somewhere, back of my head, but it might be there. That's all I'm saying.
I totally understand. I got one. I got one for Best Screenplay and one for Best Television television writing. Mm-hmm. I got a couple.
Yeah. Here is where I can relate. because I'd never wanted to write for TV nor movies.
Oh, I didn't either. I
Never
wanted to write
a book
books.
that would turn into a movie
Yeah.
in which you would
Yeah.
hopefully be asked to write the screenplay for.
Yeah.
No, I already had the trouble of writing the book. I am not writing the screenplay. I'm
Because
paying
the thing
someone to
is,
do that.
when you don't write the screenplay, you have no control over what that movie comes out, and it
And
can look
I'm
completely
fine
different.
with that. I'm fine with
Oh, see,
that.
I'm not
If
fine
it's
with that.
like that's
I mean,
their
I
view
understand that it's
of
not
the
going to be
source
the same.
material.
I know it's not going to be the same, but
No,
I would like for
no.
it to at least. I would like it to not be so removed from my book that
I just want to be a consultant. And really, I just want to be a consultant so that I can be on stage with the Oscars.
and
Like,
see,
I
like
don't even have
Margaret Atwood is
all
Margaret
I can write is like
Margaret
at
Atwood
the
is the
beginning.
consultant
But
for
as long
the
as my name is on there, so when they call the award,
Margaret
I
Atwood
get
is
to
the
go up
consultant
and I
for the
get the
Handmaid's Tale.
factors. That's all I'm looking for.
She said they haven't written Handmaid's Tale at all like the book, but she loves the fact that they reach out to her to get her approval on certain scenes or how she meant a certain thing to be, so I'm like, yeah, that's what I want.
So this again. This is where I can't relate and I differ. I am okay if there's like questions about the source material of the book. They want clarifications, but I don't have the interest nor the vision for a TV or movie. I don't care for it. I don't want to be. I'm like I already wrote the book.
You say that now
I'm already enjoying the money for the
until it
sub
comes
rights for
out on
TV and
TV
movie.
and you're like, that's not what I had in mind.
This again, I don't when I write my books, I don't think I can imagine the scenes, but I don't imagine them as a movie or as a TV. Like I don't sit here imagining my books and my
Oh,
stories as
just
a
Eva got
TV
it.
or
Yeah, okay. I was
Yeah, she
that is
questioning.
like
Thank you.
yeah. I was like, what?
You saw my face, didn't you?
Yeah,
I was like,
I think I was making the same face.
okay. Way to go, Eva.
Oh, Eva did point out most screenwriters are over age 40. Oh, well, that's good because I'm already over that.
I just want the award. I don't care. I don't even have to watch the movie. I just want the award.
Honestly, I want it all. I want it all. The credits. I want to be involved in the writing of the screenplay. I want the award too. I want it all.
I've tried to write a screenplay. I don't know if I'd really be great at that. So, yeah.
yeah, that's I know that's
Aw.
I'm not interested.
Oh.
So
Okay, well, we'll just make sure to get you a ticket to the award show. If you don't show up, that's fine.
I did.
I know that's again having to go like find a dress, find.
So you're not going to show up if I win an Oscar. You're just not going to show up. You're just not going to be there for me.
No, I will send you.
You're not going to be there for me. Got you.
I will send you a text message, but I am not going to be your plus one.
My girls. I'm gonna need like plus 15. If I win an Oscar, there's gonna be people I invite because y'all need to see
that.
That just so much work, and I'm like, no, hell no.
One person I won't invite though is my mother. But anyway,
I did at one point.
Yes.
I thought about because you can do what is it like the seaters, like the people who seat folks, like it's free.
The seat fillers, yeah.
No, not the seat fillers, like the people who are like the ushers. Like you can be an usher staff for free. Like you sign up to do it, and all you have to do is show up. Like it's like a thing, like they pull names or something like that. And I honestly thought about doing it just so I could be there. Just so I could wear the pretty dress.
This is the thing.
Just so I could be like, haha.
So this is the thing a lot of people don't know. My degree is in advertising with a minor in public relations. So I have done events. They're not as big as the Oscars, but there have been award events. And hell no, I'm gonna volunteer to work on that, on any of that. I'm like, no, I just want to stay home in my PJs, watching whatever the heck I want, and that is not an award show. just, I can't be bothered. I'm not gonna apologize. I can't be bothered. That's it.
Grand, you know, no, okay.
I love it. I love it.
Not for me.
Can't be bothered with your friends. Okay, understand.
Oh, y'all are fun. We picked up a Des.
Oh, I heard. Oh, hi, Des.
Hello, friends. You're getting my avatar today.
We're getting Avatar Des.
yeah.
Oh.
We don't need to see what's going on behind this avatar.
Okay, I get that I didn't walk in my graduation, but how do you not walk in your wedding?
Wait.
By not having
what?
a wedding.
I didn't read that whole comment. I read the first part.
By not
Was I
having
didn't
a
walk
wedding
in my graduation
ceremony?
or my wedding. That's why I'm like,
Wait, your wedding? How'd you miss that?
I mean, I get the no dressing up. I actually would be down.
Was it a thing where y'all just decided
like,
you would
we
walk
were
down the
casual
aisle and
in
you would
the-
just already be
out.
with the aisle? Was it kind of like that?
I mean, probably they didn't had a ceremony. They probably just went to the civic thing and signed the
I
paper.
mean, let me tell as a photographer, let me tell you how many folks will go to the courthouse and they still have like some crazy outfits and some stuff on.
I know. I had a friend that they couldn't wait any longer, and they did a civic ceremony, and then they came here to Puerto Rico to have their Harry Potter team wedding, and I was like,
Did go to the courthouse. Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Way cool. All right, guys.
Walk.
We
Oh,
are gonna
having how to walk down even in weddings that don't. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
we are going to relax, relate, release. Woosah and woosy. I don't know. So we're gonna do a 20-minute just to get us started and to set the mood. I say put on some nice music. Turn down your lights.
Okay.
Whatever your mind tells you that you need to relax, go ahead and do that. If you need to let your mind wander, if you want to free write, if you want to write, whatever it is that you think that you need, go ahead and just like get excited, get relaxed. I have a candle going. I don't have the lights out because
I got a candle going too.
I should set up a candle.
It smells really good.
So does mine. Mine is somebody ocean.
Ooh.
Mine is white flowers and woods.
Ooh, and I think I'm gonna
It smells
do
very warm
sunshine and
with
daffodils.
a flowery hint.
Nice.
Not overpowering.
Yeah, I don't like overpowering florals, personally.
Do you say you have sunshine, Des?
Sunshine and daffodils.
Mm.
I think you got that one. Didn't you get that one too?
No,
Oh, I thought you
I
got
don't
that.
think. Did I? I don't know what candles I got. Oh, is that it? Oh, Eva did just message me. Okay, I'm gonna look at them. So fun. A bird visited our patio this evening. They're so cute.
They are cute.
I like when it's like only one or two. Every once in a while, we get that scene from like the birds in our backyard where it's like 80,000 blackbirds just like randomly flying around. And it makes me scared to walk out the house.
I might get attacked.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, we get the pretty blue ones sometimes, and we'll have a little plate that has a little water in it, and they'll go and give themselves little baths, and they shake their feathers, and they're so cute.
Usually the birds that we get, they just sit on the windows to kind of like get a rest. Or if it's raining really hard, they sit on the windows too and just wait it out.
Y'all are so cute. But yes, I agree, Eva. We do need to do some more pictures.
Oh, Morgan,
pre-digital
where are
age
you
photos.
wandering to? Morgan wants to make her own clothes now.
I see that.
Nice.
Oh, Morgan, I'm there with you.
I
Mm.
wouldn't mind making my own like dresses, like t-shirt type dresses, because I just like to like slip on those and just get on with my day.
See,
I've made my own pants and my own capris and some skirts. In all fairness,
Mm.
my grandmother was a seamstress, so that was like one of the things we had to learn. Like as a kid, you had to learn how to make at least one thing.
Mhm.
However, I did make a shirt, and my cousin came over. She was like, "No, don't wear that. That'll make you look old. I don't like that material. Where'd you even
Oh,
get that?"
Oh my
hello.
god.
And I was like, "Wow." I thought I sewed it pretty good. She's like, "Oh, no, you're talking about the sewing. Yeah, it looks like you did a great job. But no, the material's just bad."
The fabric.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Yeah.
Oh,
I just
thanks.
I just like the pantless life.
Oh, that's a nice life. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like
Like right
dresses.
now I don't have pants, but I'm not gonna be like
Yeah, I prefer pants. I hate dresses and skirts. I hate them with a passion.
Ooh.
Yay.
pantless
Your
life.
anniversary is this month, Eva? That's
Oh,
so cool.
nice. You
Hello.
Happy
know, for a second I read
Yeah.
18 months and I'm like, that is not right.
Like, no.
Like today I'm struggling with the reading and the
You know,
comprehension.
I gave somebody a
It's one of
child.
those days.
Like, we're just having a day.
Yep. I'm on that train.
Yeah. Tell me what it is, Nick, with the pictures. We'll talk. All right. 18 years with a 5-year-old. Awesome. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do our first sprint. I invite you to relax. Do your own. If you need to.
I may
Light your
sleep.
candles, play your music, turn down the lights, whatever you need to do. And in 3, 2, 1, let's do the cool thing. The relax thing?
The
The
Zen
fun
thing. The Zen
Zen
thing.
thing. Let's do the Zen thing. It was like Laura knew. She put self-care at the end. Welcome back, people.
She did. That was perfect.
Oh, how's it going? How's it going?
I was not prepared for that. I thought
The
there was
timer or what we were talking about backstage?
all of the above, but
All of it.
yes,
All of it.
timer, yes. Yeah, good time.
Oh, yes. It was a fun sprint.
I'm still in shock, so give me a few minutes.
I mean, I told you it was. I couldn't get past the two things. I was just,
It's just,
wow.
Choices
it's
were
just you keep scrolling and it keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And it's like by the end, I'm like, how can you come back from this?
Oh boy.
Like I just said, it's a choice. It's not one I would have made.
Mhm. Definitely a choice.
It's a choice.
Anywho,
It was something. It was something.
How did everybody else do for that? Did you guys get relaxed? Did you find some fun stuff to get you in the mood for some self-care? Did you write? Did you
Good
Ooh,
night,
what do we
I
guys.
like that plan. I like that plan, Jess.
Jess.
Good
Night,
night.
Jess.
I like that plan. Bowl of cereal and the reruns of Castle. I like that.
Oh, I did see that. I was like, look at you.
I love
Especially
that
the
show.
reruns of Castle. I love a
I
good
know. I
Castle.
love that show.
Nice.
Oh.
I set the atmosphere. I put on my curtain lights. I turned down the rest of the lights, turned on a candle. So
Turn
I'm
on
in
the
the,
like
I'm in the mood.
lights.
I
Like
like it.
candle. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was listening to music and watching some fan-made videos of like series that I already watched and I like, and I was just like, oh, this is so cute. And then I got chugged by the shenanigans on private chat, and I'm like, what?
Then that.
Oh. All choices.
fan-made videos. That brings me back to my MySpace days. Oh, the good old days.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Y'all,
my
I saw
personal
something
YouTube
today.
is full of FMB searches, so
I gotta say it. I saw something today. I'm not sure if it was fan made or if this is real life. Someone was saying that the WB is considering revamping the whole Harry Potter series and turning them into TV shows.
No.
I feel like I've heard this somewhere else before.
I
Also,
feel like they should not do that.
I feel like I've heard this on Saturday.
why?
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, some things just need to be left alone. If y'all
Right?
can't
Like,
in the
that's
original-
why I was confused. Part of it was just like, why would you do that? But then there was something, because they were saying something about the shenanigans and everything between Ezra Miller and Johnny Depp, and like I guess the Fantastic Beast didn't make the money that they assumed it was supposed to make, or
Because
they wanted
people
it to
are
make,
done with
especially
the
considering
franchise.
off of like how much they made with Harry Potter and the original series, and then they were saying something about them maybe looking at the guy who's doing the DC thing that just basically just got rid of everybody and has decided to start all over. And they were saying that they're looking to take a page from him and do the same
that's
thing
Marvel.
with Harry Potter and just start all over, especially considering none of the
if they
or
really
not
want,
enough of the
like the whole
principal
cast
people
and start
would want
from
to come
scratch.
back.
if they
Yeah.
really want to do something to piggyback off the Harry Potter theme and make that kind of money, what I think they could do, and it would be original because I don't think the author wrote anything about what happened after, like when they grew up and got, well, I mean, she kind of jumped forward, but not really. I'm like, if you want to do a spinoff of their children, create something completely different, but still in that same world, that
Well,
could
that's
work.
what
The
this person
original,
was saying. They were saying there's enough, like I guess, kind of backstory or other things in the
okay, so they're
universe
talking about
that they
making something
could tie
different,
in.
not remaking what was already. They're not so
I
much.
am just in the boat that we should get past it. Like,
Gwynna.
Gwynna,
how
my
we are still in
would agree.
Hogwarts.
Oh, I've always been
Yeah.
curious about what the children would be like. So if that's the route they're going,
Well, they did that cursed child thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
would
Although
say
I don't think that was her that wrote it.
I would
But I
say a lot
think-
of things.
I
I
haven't
feel
seen
like
First
that
Child. I haven't
about
seen
things
First
that
Child, so I know what it's about.
we had as when we were growing
Someone
up.
mentioned
But
this
I
one,
do
Laura.
feel like the younger people, a lot of them feel like they would like to have things updated more to relate to them. But
Oh,
no,
Jeff
don't
says
know.
she
I don't
cannot
really
leave
care
me
either
for
way.
saying, I'm only okay with them redoing Harry Potter. They need to get rid of the T.
Turf.
Is that stand for something?
Turf.
Turf.
Yes, turf. She
Okay.
who shall not be named.
Okay,
is
and make
the
a more diverse cast of characters to let everyone be included. Okay, off the
100%.
castle.
Yeah.
100%.
I
I
like
mean,
Harry Potter.
What just
honestly,
I like Harry Potter
there's
now.
honestly there's already books that can be adapted to TVs or movies that are set up in magical schools that either are diverse. Why are we still in Hogwarts? Like, just
Because Hogwarts was
Well,
also
also too,
great.
like I agree with like Laura said, they could do the Marauders era, could be interesting. Like I feel like there's so many other time frames that you could do if
Yeah.
you just want to do it. You don't have to redo the whole thing.
Yeah,
I barely
honestly,
got the first
I
series,
love
like,
the first
more than redoing the whole thing.
Fantastic Beast. I thought the first Fantastic Beast was great, and I just feel like just too many things happened. The whole thing, just everything, the whole franchise just started falling off the rails. I don't know.
they did the same thing the Hobbit tried to do, which failed, which they wanted to connect the Hobbit movies to the Lord of the Rings when the books are not really connected. And it's the same thing with the Fantastic Beasts and the series. They're not connected.
well,
The
they did
book of-
mention
I mean, the
Lord of the
Fantastic
Rings,
Beast was
something
just
with that
a
too. I
book
forgot what
book.
it was though.
Like, I just like, again, there's so many other great magical schools with a vast, diverse characters by people of color that should get the chance to get their TV or their movie made. And then they're
Oh, Morgan.
Yeah.
Jess has one more thing. She's like, dang it. One final thing with what Esther said. When you use an IP, you have more money to make it. Like Wednesday could have been awesome without that Adams connection, but they wouldn't have had the dollars. So
Yeah.
I know.
I agree with Esther as well.
I watched I watched the Hobbit movies. I own them. I bought them, but I still like. This could be a scene that you can just like swap it for something more interesting in the book. Like it's just. I hate when good things are changed for money grab.
I don't know if this is going to get me banned from Arthur too, but I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan.
It won't get you banned. I love Lord of the Rings, but it won't get you banned. You've got to be into that kind of stuff.
I love Lord of the Rings, but I know it's not for everyone. I am not one of those Potterhead people who like crucifix.
Yeah, I'm not
someone.
gonna.
Oh, I'm not that Harry Potter person either.
Yeah.
Actually, the only reason I own them, and this is gonna sound so bad, is because they're really great when I have insomnia. I can put them on, and there's something about the music that makes me fall asleep.
Oh, there you go.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I wish that they could. It would be great if they could take some of that money and put it into new projects. That's working with new things. Like I can't even think of the names of them, but Netflix has tried to do a few of them that were books, and then it just looked terrible. And it's just like they don't have the budget. The story in book form was great, and then they put it on screen, and especially when it's sci-fi or fantasy, and it just without the budget, it's just like what
Like,
is
off the top of my head, I can think. I don't remember all of the titles, but I can think of two. Like there's a series by Holly Black and Cassandra Creel that it is kids going to magical school. same thing. The Witchlings by Claire
I love
A. Ortega. It is
Yeah, that was
kids
good.
going to magical school. Like,
I do happen to think, like, I do agree with you, Esther, in the sense of I always feel like anything that has any type of school always is going to make a better TV show than
Yeah.
necessarily a movie, because you have so much more to play with and you can dive more into those characters, into like the seasons, semesters, years, all of that. You know, that being said, if you did that with Harry Potter, because there's 7 books, like that's just a lot of seasons.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, I haven't I just started reading book 1 like a week ago, so I cannot say much.
Morgan, we are discussing the fact that I saw a video that I wasn't sure if it was fan made or not, that said something about them possibly remaking the Harry Potter series, or remaking one of those, the Harry Potter series, into a TV show.
Yeah, so I don't know, because I have heard from people that. So a lot of the critique from some of the movies is that they're missing things. But when I ask my friends who read the books, what are the things they're missing, they're not really related to Harry's storyline, and that's what the movies.
I agree with that.
And I'm like, so it's not needed in the movies. So I think right now, watch the videos as they come. If I agree with myself right now or not. That they were adapted.
Oh yeah, because you're just watching the movies, right?
No,
or
I'm
reading
reading the books.
You're reading the books. Okay.
First time.
I'm actually reading the books.
Don't feel bad. I didn't read the books until like way late either. And I only accidentally read them. I needed a series to read while I was visiting my family in Colorado. And it was available through the library, and I couldn't find anything else.
Yeah, I only have it because I got a special for their paperback edition that the spines makes the Hogwarts castle. And I'm like, woo, that's pretty. That's great for display. It is on sale. Buy. That's it. Now it comes in handy. But,
All right.
In general, I want to make new stuff.
Let's see. I had a couple of things that I starred that people
yeah, what was the
answered.
question?
Yeah.
The question was, I forgot. What is your favorite way to relax? Oh, you answered it, I think.
Me?
Nope, that wasn't you. That was Nick.
Yeah. I just listen to music. That's the way I relax.
The E and the E, it threw me off. Nick said hot tea and a blanket cuddled next to my other half and my cat, or writing honestly, LOL, which I think is adorable. I love a good hot tea and a cuddle. I don't have a significant other, so it's my
kind of warm.
Still,
even right now, it's kind of warm for a blanket and a cuddle, so I can do either or.
Y'all, I got cold today for the first time in my house in like months. I was so excited.
Ooh, I'm so happy for you.
Nice.
That's amazing. You are
Did you get the snuggle at all? Did you get the snuggle?
I did, and I had on a sweater, and I was still cold. And I was like, oh.
Is your dad
okay?
okay?
Second, I almost went and turned up the heat, and then I was like, girl, you know, that's just a bad idea.
No. Enjoy the cold.
I know, I did. I was so excited. Laura said, read in the hot bathtub with a soothing bath bomb and flickering lights. I can fully support this, especially if you have a good glass of something. Doesn't necessarily have to be alcoholic beverage, but it could just be something fun. Or naps with Roy snuggled on top of me.
That is nice.
That's adorable.
Very nice.
Absolutely adorable. And Gwynna said, eating food and falling asleep with 6 blankets and my music playing.
I picture Gwynna with like hardcore metal blasting, and she's just peacefully snoozing. She's in the blissful state.
Do you know the only thing I thought of? Do y'all remember that movie, My Cousin Vinny?
Yes.
where like he couldn't sleep with all the crazy stuff, and then he gets sent to jail, and she's gonna get him out, and he's like, no, I'm gonna stay in jail, and there's riots and sirens going off, and everybody's yelling and screaming, and he's just like,
I don't remember. It's been so long. That is that is awesome.
that's so great. I love it. All right. Well, I say we jump into another sprint. Do you guys want to do a 30 or do we want to do a 45? Everybody tell me in the chat.
You already know my vote.
Yeah, I know.
A 45 feels long.
I say it like that.
See, originally I was gonna do a 45 so you could do like whatever you wanted to do to relax, relate, release, all the great things. But
Yeah,
then,
45
a 45 feels really long because we've been
No,
chatting.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it feels a little long.
Well, then why ask?
I mean, if I'm relaxing for that long, I'm pretty much gonna fall asleep.
I'm gonna say a 45.
You're probably gonna see me be like, night, people.
All right, so let's do a 30.
Yeah, I said 30 for Gwynna and Esther.
Yeah.
Gwynna.
Gwynna wants a 30 badly.
Damn, Gwynna.
Gwynna.
Oh my God, Gwynna.
Wait a minute, I'm over here getting the timer. What is she doing?
Spamming the
We
chat
have,
with
a
30.
wall. We have a wall of 30s.
That's hilarious. Tell me how you really feel,
no.
Gwynna.
Thank you, Nick, for getting the different world reference. Yay!
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
Oh, when I was like, what do we want to do for relax, relate, release?
Where did that from? Oh, I know things. I just never know the origin of them.
I also love Gwynna said, more talk, less productivity. Be lazy with me.
Yes.
I will probably just
Well,
lay
we're
down.
supposed to be self-caring on the sprints. So
Exactly. So just
30 minutes
Well,
is
okay.
enough for that.
self-care.
y'all cannot turn the whole chat into 35, 45 minutes
Spamming
back
the
and forth.
This is
I
wild.
can't.
Tracy is cracking me up. Okay.
I can't. And with that, my lovelies.
But you asked and then didn't. Oh, it's like, well, then why ask?
We don't hear it.
Oh my goodness. Hello,
And
baby.
then,
Oh my
y'all.
God.
This is
Okay, we will split the
Oh my
difference.
God.
We will do.
Dirty 30.
What, 35?
I saw that movie.
No.
Let's do a 29.
I'll be back.
15.
9.
Minute and 45 seconds. That's how you split it.
I'll be back when 45 minutes is up.
No. No.
Okay. We're going to do
That's funny.
Poor Morgan.
a
Not
36,
glitching.
37.
That was glitching.
Dirty 30, y'all. The chat was glitching. I know. All right. So in this one, guys, take the sprint. Do something that makes you happy. Write, color, read, eat, watch a video, play a game, enjoy the time to yourself. If you're going to listen to some heavy metal, under 6 blankets, stretch, relax, whatever you feel the need to do.
Poor Gwynna.
And nobody's vote is worth more than the rest of all of you
That was
combined.
not what I was saying, Gwynna. It's the fact that she asked the question and didn't consider the answers. That's all.
I mean, she did. The majority voted for 30.
No.
Esther said 30. Gwynna
I
said
did
30.
30. Gwynna said 30. Nia said 30.
But no, she had
Tiffany
nixed
liked
45.
it,
She had
30.
nixed 45 before anyone even said 30.
I mean, she said it because
Asking. I was just saying, well, then why ask? That's all.
Oh no, I'm tired.
she gave us a choice.
Oh, Gwynna, She said,
Oh my god,
I
I
love
did.
that I've never told y'all I listen to heavy metal, and yet you all assume correctly that I listen to heavy metal.
Yes.
I mean, Gwynna,
It's
with
so
what you write
It
and
seems
the
for you.
animes that you like, it's like
Mhm.
you have to
Oh,
listen to metal
I
music.
love that. I
Yeah.
love that so much.
Yeah.
Okay. Be back in 45.
It's okay. I've had the timer going for a while now, so we're
Oh,
good.
hi. Yep. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
I just didn't tell y'all to do the dang thing because we were doing the dang thing because we were chatting.
Okay.
It's self-care.
It's
True.
so
It is self-care.
Yeah, let's
And
do the
if
same
talking is
thing.
caring. Talking is caring.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh
Okay.
my
Chatting
goodness.
It can be a
is
chatty
caring,
sprint.
Mhm.
True.
We could
We
be a
can.
full sprint where we just talk the
Yeah.
whole sprint.
I think
I
that would
wanna
drive
talk with-
JC wild.
I want to talk with my eyes closed, though. Like
You want to what?
I want to talk with my eyes closed.
Very
You
relaxed.
can
Zen.
do that
I-
too.
I am. This is nice, actually.
Now I kind of like want to wash my face and get a face mask, but then I'm gonna look
Ooh.
like a crazy person.
Well, I mean, we
With a
do have
cheese.
one more sprint after this, which is to do the things that get you ready for bed.
Oh, I'm not going to bed. Nowhere near that
Don't
time.
I know, y'all
Oh yeah.
night peoples.
It's
Mm.
early.
Yeah,
I took a
but
5-minute shower. I could go take a longer shower. I could go take a 25-minute shower and use all the hot water.
I can't. I mean, technically, 34 minutes is enough for me to shower and do my hair. Technically,
Mhm.
but nah.
You can wash your
Yeah,
hair in 34
exactly. I'm
minutes.
like, I'm already sitting here.
Nice.
I have somewhat straight hair, so
Mm,
it's not really hard to wash.
mine's a pain in the butt.
Oh, Gwynna.
Blameless.
Mine too.
Yes,
Based
ma'am.
on
I
the things
have.
you write, have you typecast me, Esther?
Yes, I have.
She's like, indeed.
It's funny, like she's asking, like as if I'm not gonna say yes.
Yeah, if you ask that question, she's not holding.
It's okay, because she's gonna write a fluffy, sweet romance next just to throw y'all off.
I'm
That would
pretty
be
sure
interesting.
there's some heavy metal music that has the
Right.
most cutest, most
are.
adorable lyrics out there,
There are
and it's probably a
Love
Japanese song.
songs. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, me too. Hope you fall asleep.
I'm gonna watch JC's video.
Home. Home. That was the closest I can get to, like, you know, like a relaxing dong. Boom.
Oh, that was funny.
That was my version of that. Before we jump in real fast to what you guys did, I want to say hello to CS who came in and asked, I want to get started into yoga at home. Any recommendations what I should do as an amateur? And I know you guys had someone that you recommended their YouTube station, and so I wanted to quick pull that up before
JC, I can't think of what the name is, but when JC gets back, she said she's going to be gone for like the full 45 minutes. But JC knows. I just can't think of her.
Yoga
Yoga
with
with Adrian. Yoga with Adrian. It's yoga with Adrian. Yoga with Adrian.
Yes,
Okay.
she's very good. She's very good. I just couldn't remember because I don't usually do yoga, but I know that she is good. Yoga with Adrian.
Okay. And then Angela came in and said, hi, everyone. I was wondering if I should include ogres in my world and had an epiphany on break as to what they, at least some of them, could be. Happy about it and going to percolate the idea. And then Nick also had a question. With introducing the main characters and supporting characters in the first 4 chapters be too many? Like there's 4 really important characters. I don't think so.
No,
I
I
think
think
the first 4
that's
chapters, no. I don't think it would be too much.
I mean, my what I call the Estefania's book, which is a young YA book. I introduced Estefania and her 4 best friends pretty much in the first 2 or 3 chapters. So
Yeah.
There you go.
and I introduced her mom too. So
Okay.
There you go.
Yep. Same with my fantasy. Because the girls are all together, you get 2 of the girls and the stepmother first, and then by the second chapter, the other 2 girls are arriving. So it just depends on. I mean, if they're all in very different places, then yeah, just make sure that because then you're jumping scenes if they're in different places.
Right.
So you can work that out though. But 4 chapters, I think you can do that in 4 chapters.
Yeah.
for me, it was easy because they like one of the scenes were at school, like in the morning, where they usually kind of like get together before the bell rings and they have to go to class. So that was easy for me to introduce them because they are interacting with each other.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's definitely a doable conversation. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
As long as it makes sense. And I think the only other, I mean, it also, I guess, depends on how many characters you're going to have. Like, if these are the 4, like, main characters and supporting characters through the whole story, obviously you want to introduce them, as fast as possible. If these are just people who are going to sporadically show up and then disappear, maybe you can wait.
It also depends on POV. If you're just staying on one POV, it's easier to like introduce a lot of characters while the main person is interacting with them. Now, if you're doing multiple POVs, that's when it gets tricky.
Yeah.
You okay,
No.
JC? You're shocked?
Lisa Marie Presley just died.
Who?
See, I was going to wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. We always come back and someone dies, gets a celebrity, and I'm the one that tells everybody.
I was like, what? I knew she went into the hospital, but okay.
Yeah. She was in the hospital, or they rushed her to the hospital earlier for a cardiac arrest issue, but they didn't say what it was, and it popped up while we were on the sprint.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Nick also said, thank you, everyone. They are important ones to the story, really the biggest ones. I'm debating on 2 POVs, but not sure yet.
Okay.
Then as long as they're interacting with those
Exactly.
2 POVs, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
So what did you guys do in your sprint?
I watched JC's video.
I did watch JC's video too. And I also kind of like started to set up a Google document where I'm gonna draft my newsletters. I was just like setting that up, so it's already set up for
Oh,
when I start
smart.
drafting it.
Oh,
Because I
that's
should be drafting it next week.
Nice.
Yeah. Very nice.
Speaking of
Oh,
newsletters, Des dropped her link in the chat. So if you guys would like to follow her writing journal and get some exclusives, feel free to sign up. It's right there. There you are.
Mine is on my website. Just type Esther Marie Andujar altogether.com, and
Yes.
the homepage is the where you sign up.
Yes.
I made it as easy as I could.
Mine is going to be on my website, but if you go to it, don't link yet because I want to give you guys something. That's the only reason why I haven't
Announced
it yet. But yeah, I did re-up my website for Vixen of Fiction, so I'm very excited.
Yay.
But yeah, that's actually what I've been working on all week, and it's been a drag. So
No.
I don't like doing website stuff. I'm just like,
Once it's done, you can set it and forget it. So
I know that's the fun part, and then I can share some stuff. So the sharing stuff is going to be lots of fun. So it'll be worth it.
yeah.
But I'm hoping to have it ready by tomorrow. I have a lunch sprints tomorrow.
Oh yes, you
Are you
do.
coming, Esther? Are you coming?
Yes.
All right, awesome.
Yes,
Okay.
they tested me today, and they're like, can you come tomorrow 8 to 10? I'm like, nope. I already got plans. They're confirmed.
Oh, thanks, Jennifer.
I apologize. See you on Saturday.
You're like, nope. Bye.
So that reminds me, I need to send out the link.
That's important. We want to see.
I am not an on-call employee, so no.
Yeah.
Hiccup.
Not a call employee. Yeah. I got into my robe and got me and Loki a snack.
Nice,
He
cozy.
wants more. It's not good for him. Well, it's not bad for him. It's crackers. It's just plain crackers, but they just put a little bit of salt on him, So I'm like, but he wants them very badly. He's being very to get some more.
My
trying to
dog
do
is
the
doing more
self-care.
suffering than
Yeah, I was trying to do the self-care stuff before diving back in to finish up the website stuff. I feel like I'm almost done, so that's good.
Yay.
And then next week I get to work on like more mugs and stickers and t-shirts and that kind of stuff.
Nice.
So that's next week, and more writing because I did very little writing this week because
got caught up in the admin stuff.
This kind of stuff's like a drain for me.
It like, takes over. Like a different part of your brain, and it can't.
Yeah.
Can't do the both too.
Yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to get more words this week. Because my first week I didn't do any writing because I was doing a lot of business stuff, and then this week was for the website, and I was like, oh gosh, like next week is fun stuff. I get to like design a logo and do fun stuff.
Yeah, at least this week I designed 3 Valentines.
Oh, I saw them. Follow them on Instagram.
That's right, on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're neutral Valentine designs. So that was fun to do.
Loki has no sweater. He had a bath today, so.
Oh, he's all fresh, fully clean.
He loved it. Hates the blow dryer, so we had to slow dry.
Oh, yeah. He's not a fan.
Fresh puppy.
Whoa, Laura.
Nice.
5 in a row.
Nice. Go, Laura.
It normally gets on my nerves before I get through at least 1.5. I'm so impressed.
Nice.
Which language are we studying? Let us know.
She's doing Japanese.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I thought that was what it was, but I was like, is it?
She's already really picking up on some words, so she's doing really good.
Yeah.
I need to finish my lessons. It's just now it's the ones that you have to listen to something and write down what you understood, and I'm like,
oh,
I don't want to do that.
Even then, you really have to. Oh, yay. Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah. All right, guys. We have one more sprint left. This is the one to just do whatever relaxes you for the night. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's the same one. Take the sprint. No, that's the same one too. Hold on.
We're doing great, guys. We're doing great.
We're self-caring.
Yeah. You know, we're
You
not
know
glad
what?
all together.
This is a sprint you're supposed to get prepared for going to sleep. I can't find it. So, whatever it was.
Yeah, Laura, that's one of the reasons. Like, I took Japanese in university, and it couldn't stick because you had to learn katakana, hiragana, and kanji.
Oh.
And I'm just like, hell no. I couldn't even finish learning hiragana, and I'm like, nope, ain't happening. Saying nope.
Look at
I
Gwen.
shall
Flex.
stick with my parlez-vous français.
See, right now I think I only recognize one of the symbols that Gwynna.
Seriously?
Like
What
one.
are Gwynna?
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I'm not like
Wow.
confident that I recognize it correctly. So
I don't know them.
Mm.
I don't know her. Mm-mm.
so I'm just
Same.
gonna stick with my Korean.
Lucky Swish.
Oh, right now, sweet.
Swish. He's not a Swish.
Yeah. He's like,
He's
nope.
like no swish.
He's like, I'm comfortable right here.
Well, I have my pajamas. I am going to put in my essential oils.
Ooh, I have that too. I could do that.
I am going to keep working on my hat. Right now, it looks like
he's parking. He's getting comfortable.
like a headband.
Nice.
Did you buy supplies or no? That's you found.
I did not.
Okay.
So fun story. Okay. Quick fun story time. All right. So quite some time ago, my aunt had to go to the doctor because she was going in the hospital because she was doing some type of surgery. And I took her, and so she gave me and one of her friends like this like coupon to go to like the casino and gamble because they had given her like free money because that was back when we were worried she may have a problem. And they had also given us like what is it, like the buffet. And so we went and we gambled and we had like some free money that we got. I think we won all of like $25. We were very excited. We went and bought yarn because you can tell we're some wild children.
Wow.
And so when I decided, like this whole time I've been trying to figure, like this was a while ago, and I've always been trying to figure out what to do with it. So when I decided to go back to crocheting and stuff like that, I knew I had yarn. I couldn't find it. I was like tearing my house apart trying to find it. And then I lifted something the other day, and sure enough, it was still in the bag.
No.
It was in when we bought it. So I just pulled out one of the things of yarn from that.
Wow. This whole time.
And how long ago was that?
I don't want to talk about it.
A year? 2?
4?
Oh
4?
Is it double digits?
No, Tiffany.
It might be. There's like 6 or 7 things of yarn in there. In all fairness, though, honestly, this is why I kept saying I don't really need to go buy yarn. Like that was in one spot.
Yeah.
I still had, and this is why I was lost, because I still had like 2 different tubs of yarn that I could have pulled something out of.
Goodness.
Tubs. Like how big?
Like the Rubbermaid tubs.
Oh my land.
Yeah.
Tiffany, if you go buy yarn anytime soon.
But some of them were supposed to be for specific something.
Okay.
Over 5
Well,
years
now
ago,
they're gonna be for
possibly double
specific
digits years ago.
anything. Like you're gonna grab something, anything, and be like specific. That's it.
I know it's bad. It's a bad idea. Although some of them, it does need to be like little small things because I don't have enough to make, say, like a huge blanket unless I combined all of it, or like a big scarf or anything like that unless I combined it. But yeah, and not all the colors go. But I was hoping.
Sorry, my lights were really bright. I'm like, it's like glowing behind me.
That's okay.
You have an aura.
I'm here for it. All right. So let's do our last sprint.
Okie dokie.
It is going to be a 25-minuter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to remember that I know how to make it show up.
Ooh, pretty.
Well, I figured, well, I had a no buy anyway, Jennifer, for
Yeah, I know.
That's not working out.
bad at it. And you know what's hilarious is that I just had somebody else text me about doing some consulting work, and every time I get like work, I'm like, "Ooh, but then now I can go buy." No by January.
You want some retail therapy.
But she's gotta, for reasons, she's gotta hold back for the month.
Yeah.
You can do it, Tiff.
You can.
Yeah, right. She's.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a book though I'm debating buying. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I can't talk. I spent like the last that I had on intuitive editing, so
I haven't bought a book.
It's good so far. It's actually really good. So I'm excited.
Oh, good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
But I do, like, as much as I want to buy the book, I have like a couple of different ideas of stuff that just popped into my head. So I think I might wait.
Welcome back. Yes.
Yes. Hello.
One of
As
which I
for
got from watching Liz's video.
As for Angela's question,
Oh, what do we
I'm
have?
kind of like indifferent. I don't have a preference for neither of them.
Trolls versus ogres.
Yeah. I don't know if I've read too many books that had any of those. So I
They
don't know if I have a.
They feel kind of different to me.
Oh, who was the person?
Yoga with Adrian. Yoga with
Adrian.
Yoga with Adrian. Okay.
Here on YouTube. Check out that channel.
She has a lot of great beginner stuff too. So make sure you look for the beginner playlist so you don't get overwhelmed by the.
She's right now doing her 30-day yoga, which she does as a start of every year. I try to forget about it because I'm supposed to do it in.
I had high hopes on doing it too.
Don't ask me how many days I've done it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I wanted to do it too. Like, I know I'm a fitness instructor, but yoga is just hard for me.
And my back and my shoulder is hating me for not doing it.
Oh, same. My body,
I'm a masochist.
My body definitely needs it, and
like right now, I'm like.
I love Gwynna that she heard ogres and came back. Can you chime in, Gwynna?
I actually think that Gwynna is a good one.
Yes.
If you could suss out the differences between trolls, ogres, and orcs, so that it'll help you decide which one you think is best for your story.
Because
like I said, I see them all as they're different to me. Orcs are more bad. Ogres could be either.
There she goes.
She just went down a whole list.
Of course.
There she is. You got it. There it is. There it is.
There you go. And that's one of two. She's got your back.
That's awesome.
All right, guys. Last sprint in 3, 2, 1. Do the relaxing thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as the dang thing.
I thought it was the Zen thing.
Or the Zen thing. You know what? Just do something. Do Y'all, I kept going and I was muted. So never mind.
Yeah, we noticed that.
What?
Yeah, we did.
You start a statement and then mute.
You were like, and
That happened.
Oh yeah.
good times.
Okay.
Oh yes, what Gwynna said at 9:15. Be very, very careful about that, please.
Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-bum, 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 bum, bum.
I forget you guys can't see me. My head's bouncing side to side with you.
That's okay. I'll dance for both of us.
Yes.
How did that go for you guys?
Yeah, I was just like cleaning my for people who use Spotify like I do, when you heart a song, you have a list of those like songs, and I'm like trying to clean it out, and I'm still over 700 songs in it.
Yeah, I can just imagine what your list is. I'm like,
I don't remember where I started, but it could be close to 1,000,
oh my,
FYI.
yeah.
So I was just cleaning. I was trying to clean that. I'm not even like. Last time I checked, there were like I was going through songs that I liked on 2015, and I'm like,
Oh wow.
this is gonna be long.
I just don't use Spotify like that.
I mean,
I don't know.
I have already over 100 playlists, so I'm getting my money's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why I don't pay for Spotify, so maybe that's why I don't use it that way.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
I pay it because a lot of the music that I listen, they do have it. I used to not and just buy and burn the CDs to the computer so I can transfer them to either a MP4 or my cell phone.
Mm,
But that takes so much space out of your phone.
yes.
And I don't want to like have to carry a music player and a phone. So Spotify it is.
Mhm.
Like I just
I have
pay
107 like songs on Spotify. Y'all are laughing, and I'm proud it's over 100.
to be there.
I'm just laughing because I know of Esther's like ginormous.
Like the only playlists that are 100 or less are either the yearly playlist that Spotify does because it's exactly 100 songs, and my monthly playlist. Everything else is cray cray.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
have that.
legit, but I'm also because I use Google Music more. I do that membership, and so
Mm,
that's why I'm looking to see. I probably have way more
Yeah.
of those.
mm-hmm. That would make sense. You looking?
Yeah. No, I got 85.
How many?
No, that's it.
But it could be maybe I'm just not like hitting the star button. That could be because I normally just listen to it like while I'm doing stuff. So maybe that's why. Maybe it's because I'm just not hitting star buttons.
That's true. Yeah, I usually
It
listen a
could
lot.
be that, or maybe I'm just. I obsess about music way too much, and I
Or it
could.
could be. I may give
I
you a
could.
run for your money on the amount of playlists that I have.
Really?
Because I just scrolled down my playlist. I got a lot of playlists.
Like
Oh.
if I were to add a new playlist on Spotify, it says right now that it's 102, and that's because I delete my monthly playlist after the year is done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Okay.
ones like delete. Once 2022 was done, and I made my own yearly playlist with everything that I was obsessing over that year, and Spotify made my 100 songs for 2022. Then I go and delete the monthly playlist.
I didn't know there was a. It just creates like a monthly playlist.
No, I do that myself.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like right now, I have a January 2023 playlist with the songs that I'm listening to them a ridiculous amount of time.
I didn't know. Does Spotify has audiobooks?
Yeah, they do. You have to pay for
They
them.
do?
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
The Brandon sent. Oh, I don't want to get into the whole thing, but he actually
Someone did
called.
just ask that about the audiobook.
Yeah, he just called out audibles.
Yeah.
And politely called them out. But yeah, so if you want to read or if you want to listen to the secret projects, they're on Spotify and somewhere else too, but it didn't work on the other thing that I tried.
And
I've listened to audiobooks and I don't pay for my Spotify. And I've listened to audiobooks on Spotify.
Oh,
really?
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that he just called them out for something to do with how much they pay authors.
Mm.
I mean, for example, if I wanted it to, like, say, read the audiobook of Hellbent by Lee Bardugo on Spotify, it is available, but I had to pay $26.
Yeah, you have to pay for
Oh,
Yeah, you do have to pay for
unless
it.
it's a free, unless it's a free audiobook. I don't.
Yeah.
Or then again, the audiobooks that I've more like self-help type of books, because that's the only type of books I would listen to on audiobook or nonfiction of some kind. I don't listen to fiction audiobooks.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
So maybe that's why.
But then again, I don't do audiobooks. I can, like, I after maybe 15-20 minutes, everything audio wise becomes white noise for me if I'm doing other things. So for example, if I'm listening to a podcast, I like when podcasts do have like the visual, the actual interview recorded.
The video, yeah.
And I sit down and watch it. I cannot I can't. I just, like, if I do something else while something is playing.
That's odd when podcasts have a visual, because I don't think podcasts are supposed to. I mean, in my mind, when I think
I like it
because I pay attention better if I can watch something than just listen.
If it doesn't have it, you will see me staring at a blank at the wall and listening to it.
Yeah, that's
I can't.
My eyes need something.
I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying, Esther, because that's the only reason I don't do fiction audiobooks, because fiction, I need to be enthralled and pulled into the story, and I can't do that with audiobooks. But nonfiction is different for me, like self-help nonfiction type of things, because it's not the same to me as fiction. So I can do the dishes and stuff while I'm listening to a nonfiction audio.
See, and I can't do that either, because
I prefer not to, but I can.
Yeah, I have to actually physically take notes, or I won't.
Yeah,
I can.
I'm like that.
I take notes when
my brain is like Nia's computer tabs. They are 100 billion open. You leave me doing a physical thing, and my mind goes elsewhere.
Oh, that's funny.
I can listen to podcasts for hours. You put on an audiobook, and in 10 minutes, I'm asleep.
Nice.
Interesting.
For some people, it's like being read a story. You know how you read stories to people to help them fall asleep? Some people, that's how they register audiobooks.
Yeah.
I don't, because I'm dyslexic, so listening to things.
No, I would love to listen to more audiobooks, because I feel if I could do that multitasking scenario with audiobook on, I would love that so much. But my brain just doesn't let me.
Yeah. I know, because Angela asked, are any of you going to put any books on Spotify? I don't know if I would, more so because of the cost to make.
I'm like, that is,
and that's just for Audible.
That is thinking that I have the money to even produce an audiobook.
It costs a
lot. My books, audiobooks. So
Yeah, it costs
Like
a lot. to turn
I'm
a
not
book
gonna
into
do those AI thingies that the
Oh
computer
God,
reads your
no.
book. I'm
Oh,
sorry, I'm not
no.
about to do AI anything.
Hire
So if I want to do an audiobook, I will have to either save the
voice
money
actor. Yeah.
to have a narrator and produce the entire thing, or I will have to stick with Audible and do
Or
the
do like
share.
Or you can read it.
Katie
I mean, but,
Wismer.
like, there's some people.
Katie Wismer does.
Hey.
Katie Wismer does Kickstarters. Like she does Kickstarters for her Marionette series.
Yeah.
And what she does is she takes a pre-order for for people who are interested in audiobook, and when they pre-order it, when it gets to the amount of money, so she can pay the narrators, and then so she does it ahead of time. Like she'll pre-order, set up a pre-order for it, and everyone who's interested in audiobooks, they go ahead and pre-order it, and then when she gets to the amount of money, she pays the narrators, and that's how she pays for her audiobooks.
Because I mean, there are people who've paid more to create an audiobook than they have like an editor, a cover artist, and like printing combined.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Becca C. Smith, she records her own audiobooks, and she set up a soundproof thing in her closet or something in her apartment, and she records. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I was going to say that
Abby Edmonds, I think she records her own as well. Or Edmonds?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, Abby Emmons.
She did.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
This accent is not gonna narrate ish.
Some people might.
Morgan said,
that
I'd love to make an audiobook, but I'd want 2 narrators, and that's a lot of money. Yeah, absolutely.
Then you should go
some do cash up front or a percentage of royalties.
Go the pre-order route, because when the Katie Wismer, the one she did the pre-order for, was because she had to have 2 narrators. That's why she did the most recent one she did the pre-order for, was because she needed it for both, and she couldn't afford to do both up front without the pre-ordering. So people might be interested in it. It depends. If people are interested, then they'll pre-order it, which will get you the money for the narrators.
Yeah, and then you'll know. And with Kickstarter, if you don't ever hit your goal, like if you have a time frame for your goal, then they get their money back. Like, sorry, we weren't able to do it.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, because
options.
I mean, if you can do it, go for it. If not,
I suppose that's the plus side about doing traditional publishing.
You have really beautiful voices and could read well. Have you considered doing VA work?
See, I wouldn't mind doing voice acting if it was in Spanish.
I thought about it at one point. I thought about pursuing voice acting for a time, but it's an investment to do also, like, well, if you're getting into that career-wise, the demo reel and all that stuff.
And you have to buy all the equipment, soundproof the area that you're gonna record.
All the things.
Yeah, you can't just do it off the cuff. I know I don't like the sound of my voice, but I did read all of the stories that I had up previously, and people seem to like that.
See, this is gonna sound very conceited, but I do like the sound of my voice. So
it's not conceited at all.
No, claim it. Good.
It's that confidence that we would just like to bottle up, and because
I am fortunate, I guess, in the sense of if I were to want to record my own books, or I were to like try to start it. 1 or 2 of the libraries in our town or in our city does have like a recording booth, which is so you can rent it out, and they have all the equipment and everything there. You just bring something to like save it on.
Yeah.
So I could do that. I just like that just seems like a lot.
But it's always something to have an option on the side in case you go that route.
Yep, might be worth it.
And I mean, as some of the people on here know, I get into my characters when I read. I don't even know come out.
Yeah,
she goes deep into.
I had the voice talent that Cree Summer has. I know who Cree Summer is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she has voice acted so many characters, some that I didn't even know
Oh,
it was
there's a
her.
bunch that people don't know that she's
Oh
done.
my gosh.
Mhm.
I'm like, what? That's her?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I've been thinking about reading the first episode for Marina, since this is the shortest one, and then like have a video on YouTube. But just to think about how many takes I will have to do,
Gotta edit it. Yeah, I know.
I'm just
In
like,
theory,
oh,
I'm still putting up my first episode of Come Find Her, since I did have the reading of it up. And then I lost that channel, and then I was gonna do it again, and then the internet acted stupid.
no, yeah.
Not.
There are just so many
If that
variables.
was a sign that I should just let it go, or
Oh, it's just a sign you gotta try hard, keep trying and try harder.
Angela, I left it. I feel you because I do write romance. I would not want to read.
Yeah, I wouldn't
it
either.
out
I'm
loud.
like, yeah, those parts aren't going to be read.
No, I don't want to read that.
I have a phase of
What part?
letters.
I'm
Like I don't
just
have
reading
that much
that
shame. I don't have that much shame, so I'll read it.
I'm like, no.
You know shame. Esther's
I
like,
love
no,
it.
no, I
I
don't.
love it.
No, like
Like-
during the sprint, I was watching a sexy scene. I'm like, they might see it through my eyeglasses, and I'm like, I don't care.
That's hilarious.
Is it weird though that I watch certain movies and there can be a sexy time scene in it, and I edit it?
What? Wait,
What?
Like sometimes I guess because I know that like a lot of times, there's so much involved in it, it's not
Yeah.
sexy like when the
Yeah.
actors
Yeah,
are doing it.
exactly.
And so I'll be watching, say, like 50 Shades of Grey, and I'm watching, I'm like, now see, they should have tilted her head that way because it doesn't look quite right that
Okay.
direction.
The lighting
And,
is not
like,
hitting her. Right?
Okay, but wait a minute. Like, okay, nobody's touching her leg like that. Why would you do that?
So
Yeah.
funny
It's
thing.
too
So I was
Tiffany, I do
watching.
believe you
I
do
was-
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so not natural.
that's what it reminds me. I was watching an episode sometime early this week. It released on Friday, but I watched it I think Monday or Tuesday. The funny thing, like the hand's supposed to go to his crotch, but since they cannot like actually show it, that it's not on his crotch. It's just like laying on like the knee or the couch. There's like a blur, and it makes it. They make the scene all like blurry and magic, and I'm like, that's clever. That's clever. I like it. That's clever. Let the people imagine it.
Let them
Like,
think
I see what
that
you
it's
did
happening. Yeah.
So like, I see it. I see it.
I don't know. It's just something. I'm really big about hand placement too. Like I'm like, but no, the hand doesn't go in her hair like that. What do you do? Okay, why is your hand going down his back that way? What do you
Yeah.
do?
Dude, there's so many
Yeah.
scenes that the hands are
That's
like
not
this,
even
and they're not
realistic.
moving.
Why is your hand there? Why is your
Yeah,
head
That's
there?
not
That's not right.
natural.
Not
That's the
right.
writers and us.
That's hilarious.
However, I
yes.
will say I had somebody, and I'm not gonna say who it is on here because if I did, y'all'd be like, "What?" But I did write a sexy time scene, and they were reading it, and apparently I wasn't paying attention or something. Because at one point they wrote in the comments, they're like, "How many times is he gonna lift her? Like she should be in the ceiling at this point."
You know what? I
Just flip her over to the roof.
now let me twist this. So I am having a little trouble with the audio. So instead of lift her, what I understood was lick her, and I'm like, how how are you licking so
How many times are you gonna lick her? She's on the ceiling.
How many licks does it take? Oh,
Hey,
how can someone lick
Oh,
someone
man.
to the ceiling?
What time is it?
I know.
It's
It's almost 10.
dark portion of the show.
Oh, that's hilarious.
and there we go.
I did say it was a twist.
Eva.
Oh boy. No,
She pops in, of
How
course. No.
many loops does it take to get to the center of it? Oh, no.
I just don't think we can get any better than that for the night, guys.
And on that note,
That's our show, folks.
That's our show. Thank you, Cleveland, and good night.
Why it's got to be Cleveland?
Isn't that what all the comedians always say?
They thank you, St. Louis, because you're in St. You are in St. Louis right now. I was about to get you confused with Morgan.
Sydney, if I ever get to my "This Isn't a Love Song," can I work out something to get you to beta read it? It's a romantic comedy about a CPA trying to save his relationship by trying to copy the. Sure, I would love to read.
I feel like there's more.
I know, me too.
that leaves it hanging. We're trying to
I mean, I
gotta find my
think of a lot of things that they
That's
can
Angela.
copy.
Look, wait a
No, no,
I
minute.
know. Like, let us know. What are they copying? We are in the after dark section of the sprint. Who knows?
Apparently, so
Yeah.
give it to us.
Are they copying like lick techniques?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
You found his ladies
Hell.
romance
Oh, it
novel.
didn't come up
Oh,
in-
yes, yes, yes.
Scenes
okay.
with lady goes wrong.
Oh.
Life goes wrong, but laugh and learn the truth of love.
Oh, that's cute.
This is
I mean,
Okay,
that's
I was
what a lot
expecting something a little raunchier.
I mean, honestly,
I mean, he's
that's what a
trying
lot
to
of
do
Depending on the romance novel, it
what
could
she's
be-
reading. If
Yeah,
he
I
did
mean,
it
no,
anyway-
no. The reason why I said it like that was because it was like the suspense was building, and she's like, "Copy the," and it was just like, "Wait for it," and I was just kind of expecting like a, you know,
she was
And
easy
then-
not. She was like a little bit of
Is she reading
shoulder.
Harlequin or is she reading Hallmark? You know?
Yeah.
It depends.
but also,
is this the middle ground between those two streams though? Like, is there?
half drowning themselves in the shower?
Oh, no, I'm curious. Is there a middle ground between those two? Like, you have the Hallmark, which is the extreme not sexy, and Harlequin, which is the extreme other end. Is there a middle?
Yeah, that's where you
There is
find
a
the
middle.
I
ending.
feel like there is
Yes,
somewhere in the
there's
middle.
a
'cause
middle.
I think
It's
I
romance,
read
like
Harlequin
typical
when I was
romance.
little.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
Well,
not
no.
erotica.
Was there a specific? Because we reference
Imprint.
Hallmark when we're talking about clean, or we reference Harlequin when we're talking about dirty. Is there someone
I
that's in the
don't
middle,
know if there's
It's
an
just called
imprint that
romance.
does like the middle ground.
like a company that makes the middle ground?
Oh, what's the Silhouette?
Mm.
Didn't that used to be a company they made
I haven't
romance?
heard of them. Hold on, you're telling me something new.
Hold on, let me find them. Let me go
Tell
searching.
me something good.
I know I have a something.
So I think the middle ground is like every other imprint that produces romances that are not only
Yeah.
Or
romance
Hallmark.
imprints.
Okay.
They're called Silhouette Romances.
I've
I
heard.
can't make the picture come up bigger. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, hold on. Let me see. It's not gonna show
Oh,
up.
nope,
Nope.
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 All right, hold on. Let's do this old school.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh. I
Nice.
mean,
Angela, like, look at that.
that's
Wait
a
a minute, what
fire
happened?
hazard
It
in a lot
is
of
a
ways.
fire hazard. There's definitely injury that can get.
Literally and figuratively.
Hold on, wait. What are
Y'all.
you looking at? Because I have a feeling Tiffany's not about to pull up whatever you're looking at. Like,
Oh no, we're looking at Angela's comment.
oh, snap. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't even reading the comments. My bad.
Fiddlesticks. Okay,
Oh,
hold on.
catching the curtains on fire and candles.
Proceed.
Hey, hold
I
up.
saw that
Have
part about the
drowning
catching
in
the
the
candles on
shower.
fire.
Wait a minute. Have drowning in the shower? I have questions.
Yeah,
Okay, like
my
me.
only question is how big they're opening their mouths when they're kissing under the shower to be drowning.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you drown in the shower? Like, I can see
Well,
if you
if
said
the shower is hitting
What?
your
that
face,
bath, but shower? Like,
but if
what
it's hitting you straight in the face, you are going to have trouble breathing.
But it's not like you're under completely submerged in water or anything. Oh.
Again, how much you're opening your mouth?
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they're
That
kind of
sounded
like middle
so
ground.
dirty, Esther. Oh. It's like, how much are you opening your mouth?
You can always slip and fall. And someone is in the
I just want to see
Those almost look like fade to black scenes.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I was thinking those are in the middle.
Well, no, there's even more.
No.
No, the middle is
but I don't-
regular romance.
It's the middle.
Erotica.
Well, no, because Hallmark is kind of fade to black. Hallmark
No,
is fade.
not-
One kiss.
Not a lot of
one
kids,
kiss,
not
no
even-
And they
kiss.
fade to black and leave you
Not
to
no,
a
they
imagine
don't.
what happens
Never.
behind closed doors.
Never to a sex scene, though.
They don't. They don't even allude that they had sex.
In a Hallmark movie, when they're kissing and they go in the room and they close the door, I mean, it's kind of like you kind of know what they're doing.
Here you go. I watched
the
the guy
book, they
trying
don't
to
even
sing in the
say
shower
it.
and turned wrong. The guy is shorter. Think turkey in a rainstorm.
Oh.
Gobble gobble.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
And Angela also asked right before we go, trope scenes you ladies would like tackled.
Interesting.
Like you to tackle or like us to tackle in our writing?
I don't ever focus on tropes, so I don't have an answer.
I only look up tropes when I'm stuck.
I mean, how many times do I have to say that fake dating is my favorite trope?
We know.
Like I can at this point is basically tattoo on my forehead. Fake dating. Give it to me.
Yeah, I just write the story, but it's going to fall into a trope no matter what you do.
Oh, I do think of tropes when I'm brainstorming.
Yeah,
I do sometimes. I have a trope that
the sword.
I have one of those books that gives you all the different tropes.
Say it with me. The sword.
Thesaurus.
Yeah, that book. And I will open it every once in a while, but I get I don't know. Well, but a lot of times when the characters come to me, I kind of think of the story with that, and so if it falls into a trope, it falls into a trope. And
I mean, it will, like if it doesn't, it'll fall in some way or another. You got to kind of make it for marketing purposes, figure out what trope it falls into.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
I don't go into it like making it, like I don't go into it usually thinking, okay, this trope I'm going to do, so then I'll create a story. I create a story and then whatever it turns out to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think I've tried to write an enemies to lovers like 17 times, and I still have yet to write one.
Ma'am, I'm over 50,000 Ks trying to write enemies to lovers between Marina and Ethan. And
I just finished one, but it's not really enemies. They're more like rivals. I call it rivals. And that's just what the story turns out to be. And it is what the story is. And it happens to be a trope. So it is what it is.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I like when there's baggage between the people. So I tend to like the friends to lovers, friends, not best friends. I don't believe a best friend can like somehow see you that differently. But a friend that is more believable. I do enjoy second chance romances.
Second chance, I like.
This is the baggage. It's just like chef kiss. So yeah, I like relationship that has a history.
Okay, with that, we are done for the evening. Would you guys like to do outros? Good. Go ahead, Nia. Go.
Her face.
Why do you ask questions?
I said, did you want to do intros? And JC was like, no. So therefore, I was like, do you want to do outros? Okay, great.
I'm streaming tomorrow. Esther is going to join me along with, I believe Kelly will be there and Laura maybe will be there as well. So we'll be streaming. We'll be doing a lunch hour. So I'm going to get reading out. I'll be there.
And scripting the book on the 22 and authors to react at the end of the month.
Yes, and Des and Esther are two of my new co-hosts or author tutors react. We are going to be talking about some stuff that's been going down, y'all.
Oh
So,
gosh, yes. So definitely tune in.
you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And friends, I'm Desiree. You can find me on Coffee Reading Writing on YouTube. I post weekly videos Wednesdays. I stream live on Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern. And you can find me on most social media under Desiree M. Ortega.
Nice. And I'm Esther Maria Andor. I am your resident friendly Puerto Rican writer, aspiring to be a hybrid author. I am one of the co-hosts for Author Tours React at the end of the month. I am also the author of Maria the Vampire, a paranormal romance serialized story available to Kindle Vella, Coffee, and Patreon. And sign up for my newsletter at esthermariaandujar.com. It releases on the fourth Tuesday of the month, so check it out. JC.
Per self-care, I opt not to do the intro.
Oh,
outro.
good Lord.
So JC has two books.
No,
One is a
no,
poetry
no.
collection, an author,
You're
a
taking my
novel.
choice away. You're taking my choice away.
You
Can
can see.
we say
I can
subscribe to
promote
JC?
you.
I'm sure JC's linked below, so you can subscribe to JC.
Yeah.
Can we say
Yes.
Like you can decide not to do an author for self care, and I can be like, I want to promote my friend. And check out her channel. She has really good videos, a lot of writing vlogs, very, very meaty vlogs. Actually, check out her video that she released today. Like, she's tackling a short story collection, so
Yes.
check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Live
miss out
stream
on that.
Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern.
That too.
Tiffany's great.
Tiffany.
You're my channel. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will be back not next week, but the week after for productivity sprints. You can check out my Kindle Vella called Confinder. And
Wait, what?
other than that, have a great evening. Stay relaxed. Have fun. Enjoy. And we will talk to you later. Oh.